Yo, what's up YouTube? Nimble Rabbit here, and today I'm going to be talking about Gravekeepers. Yeah, sorry this is not uploaded yesterday, but, well, I'm uploading a video shortly explaining why. Okay, so make sure you watch that video as well as this one. So yeah, carrying on. Today's Gravekeepers. Right, today I'm going to be going over Gravekeepers. And Gravekeepers were the definitive anti-meta deck in the game, since it was the original anti-meta archetype, should I say. But yeah, the whole point of the deck is to use this card to shut off the graveyard from your opponent, and then from there on out, just, yeah, hit hard, go for game. Just kind of stall a little, drag it on, but yeah. I'm just going to go over the deck list and then I'm going to show you how the deck works through some videos. So, first of all, running 1 Malefic Stardust Dragon, 2 Thunder King Ryo, 3 Gravekeepers Commandant, 2 Gravekeepers Descendant, 3 Gravekeepers Spy, 3 Gravekeepers Recruiter, 1 Gravekeepers Assailant, and then 3 Effect Veilers. So carrying on to spells, 2 Royal Tribute, 2 Pot of Duality, 2 Gravekeepers Stell, 3 Necro Valley, 2 Wonder Wand, Heavy Storm, and Dark Hole. Then for traps, 2 Torrential Tribute, 2 Bottomless Trap Hole, 2 Fiendish Chain, 2 Compulsory Evacuation Device, and a Solemn Warning. So I'm just going to quickly go over the main deck and some of the key cards in it. So the main card of the deck is this card, Necro Valley. It boosts up all your Gravekeepers' attack and defense by 500 points. And then cards in neither player's graveyards cannot be removed from play, and they cannot be kind of brought back using Monster Reborn or Call of the Haunted and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that is why it's anti-meta. It's a pretty good card against E-Dragons. It's pretty well. It just shuts down half of the E-Dragon deck pretty much. It's like running Iron Imperial Wall. I mean, if you've got this on field and you've got, let's say, is it Mind Drain? I think it might be a Mind Drain, the one that stops effects from activating in hand. You've got them on field, you've pretty much got full control of a E-Dragon matchup. But yeah, that's the main card pretty much. Then you have these cards here and here, little technical spell cards. So activate only while you control Necro Valley. Both players discard all monsters in their hands. So for this, you really want to be trying to get all your monsters onto the field, or making sure you have none in your hand before activating this. Or it's alright if I guess it's alright if you have 1 monster in your hand, but it's you don't want to be. It's more of a timed thing. You got to have the timing right with it. But yeah, this card can be really good against E-Dragons and stuff like that. And then Gravekeeper Stell, select 2 Gravekeepers monsters in your graveyard, add them to your hand, and it's not affected by Necro Valley. So monsters like Thunder King Ryo, it just stops your opponent from adding cards from their deck to the hand. Plus when they special summon, you can negate it by destroying this card. That keeps your Necro Valley alive. He searches out Necro Valley just by discarding him, and then he turns into a 2100 beat stick. You contribute a face-up Gravekeeper and destroy a card on your opponent's side of the field. Flip summon, you get to special summon a Gravekeeper with 1500 or less attack, which is all of them apart from Commandant. Gravekeeper's Recruiter, when it's destroyed, when it's sent to the graveyard while stolen from your side of the field, you could add a Gravekeeper's monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to your hand. So you get to add any of these apart from the Spy. And then Gravekeepers Assailant, if Necro Valley is on the field, when this card declares an attack, you can select 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and change its battle position. So yeah, these all get up to at least 1700 attack with neck value on the field. This guy, you kind of use his effects just to pop all your other Gravekeepers to clear the field, and then use him to kind of deal life point damage. And then you've got this card, Wonder Wand. So yeah, it adds the 500 attack, seeing as they're all Gravekeepers apart from these three. And also, you can send both this card and the equipped monster to the graveyard to draw 2 cards. You equip this to your recruiter. You use this to pop them both, and you get 2 cards, and you get to search for another Gravekeeper monster. That's awesome, it really is. So, yeah. Right, now getting onto the extra deck. 1 I'll have Justice Catasta, 1 Scrap Dragon, 2 Stardusts, because you need 1 for that, and then you've got another one just in case you manage to go into it somehow. Then for XEs, Gemlight Pearl, Utopia, Shockmaster, Photon Purple Operative, huge rock palm giant hand thing. You have Geshki Mergeist, Black Ship of Corn, Diamond Direwolf, My Stroke, Abyss Dweller, and Gaga Cowboy. The thing with Gravekeepers is that they don't really rely on an extra deck at all. You'll notice with in my videos I don't actually go into any synchros or XE monsters. They're just there, okay? So I'm going to go into the duel video now. So yeah, here's the first video. This was against some kind of weird stall deck or something. I'm not actually sure. I couldn't really tell what deck it was, but it was stalling when I played up against it. So yeah, it brings out that. I just compulse it back to his hand, and he sets the Marshman. But I don't know it's a Marshman at this point, so I'm just like, so I attack, and it's a Marshman, and I'm annoyed. So I get rid of it using the Fiendish, then Necro Valley. So he sets, I think it's, yep, Morphing Jar, number 2. And then he pops that, I pop that to destroy his Morphing Jar, and then just attack directly. So as you can see, Descendant's a pretty good card. And then he goes and Morphing Jars me. Destroys everything on my side of the field. So I've got a Descendant and Effect Veiler face down. So throw up the Descendant, go into a Catasta. I think this is the only time you'll ever really see me go into a Synchro using this deck. Or an XC, to be honest. So yeah, I flip up the Spy. I think I grab the second Descendant, pop it to pop that card. And then it's Naturia Cherries, so he gets to bring out 2 more. So I just attack one, attack the other, then summon the Thunder King. I should have really summoned the Thunder King before, but I completely forgot about it, to be honest. So I set the Royal Tribute, just trying to bluff him, hoping that he doesn't do anything. And then I pop his monster, and he can't do anything else, so yeah, I form. Hey guys, here's the next duel. This is against Moonbow, and he's running wind-ups. I've seen a lot of new wind-up builds running this new dog card, wind-up dog. I don't know about it. I haven't really tried it out, to be honest, but I don't think I don't like the look of it overly. I'm not sure if it plays as well as the original wind-up build. But yeah, I go and get the 2, get to search. And as you can see, it's a really good way of just getting the cards that you want and need, like, and getting so much more advantage. So I bring out a Recruiter. I don't know why he attacked into that. I mean, it's pretty much the only Gravekeeper you will ever set in the deck. So I pop all his cards right now, and then just attack. I'm not going to bother popping that Call the Haunted because it's floating and it's taking up space in his back row, so it's always good. So I play that, and then he chains, so I Torrential Tribute just to get rid of it altogether, because I know I've got the advantage in my hand right now. So I think I just set the Spy knowing that he can't. The only way he could probably come back from this is, well, actually, I don't even know how to be honest, because neck valley. Can't go using rat's effect or anything. So yeah, I pop the spy, attack directly, and yeah, that's game. So yeah, next duel. Hey guys, here's our final duel, and there we go. This is against Elemental Heroes. This was a pretty interesting Elemental Hero deck. This was a vanilla build actually, and I was really, it's really surprising to see that. So yeah, as you can see, I've just set the spy, played Neck Valley, and then set these two. But I tried to compulse that back to his hand, but then I know it's just gonna go out. But luckily he can't do anything really, so I bring out the Descendant. I switched that into attack mode, and yeah, what is it? I had Solemn Judgment. I switched that into attack mode, attack over both his monsters, and then set the Judgment. Oh, yeah, and that too. Because I knew that if he flipped that face up, my neck value would be gone. So yeah, he sets a trap, and I just attack. As you can see, he's just keep on setting, he's just trying to go defensive, and yeah, I flip up the spy, bring out the assailant, and I just go popping everything, to be honest. And yeah, attack for game. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, and NimbleRabbit is signing out.